So we all know that Gina Carano has been getting abused on Twitter for the last year or so, and we've all seen the hashtag #FireGinaCarano that the SJWs were using to try and get her fired. And the abuse that she is getting on Twitter is all about stuff that she hasn't even said, but I've talked about that so many times. If you want to know what the abuse is about, go check out some of my past videos on her. But pretty much she's tweeted some things that a lot of people are spinning as anti-vax and anti-mask and all that stuff. If you want to know, just go check out the other videos. But in the last few days, the Star Wars fans that are reasonable have rallied behind Gina Carano, and they started the hashtags We Love Gina Carano and also We Love Cara Dune. Star Wars fans started these hashtags to stand up against the woke mob and to show Gina and the rest of the world that we do stand for free speech over here. Most of us don't think that Gina Carano should be fired, especially fired over some tweets that got spun in order to make her look bad. It seemed like for a little while that the hashtags We Love Cara Dune and We Love Gina Carano had brought Star Wars fans together for a little while, but of course there's some woke SJWs out there that were very mad over those hashtags, and some of them were even Lucasfilm employees. Let's get into it. So first, let me remind you about the fact that Jon Favreau is having to save Gina Carano from being fired by Lucasfilm, and once again she is having to be saved by Jon Favreau over tweets that she didn't even say anything bad in. I may insert a clip of me summarizing the situation right here. One of the biggest reasons for her attacks on Twitter has been the claim that she is anti-trans. A while back, Gina put in her Twitter bio, beep bop boop, imitating the pronouns that people were putting in their bios. And yeah, she was making fun of them, and she never said any different. But what Gina does say is that she didn't understand what exactly those pronouns were for, and she stated over and over that she is not anti-trans. And I mean, for someone who doesn't know what the pronouns are for, seeing someone who is obviously a biological male put he/him in their bio does seem a little bit funny. Gina has also been attacked because of what the article calls anti-mask tweets. Now, all Gina did was say that she doesn't enjoy wearing masks, but she will wear one if someone prefers it. All of the tweets that all the SJWs are getting outraged over are twisted to fit their narrative. But because a lot of Lucasfilm is trying to play into that side of things, they're trying to make money off of those woke politics. They want Gina Carano out of there. They don't want to upset the woke fandom because that will hurt their future funds. That's obviously who they're trying to play into with the High Republic stuff and all that, but we're not getting into that in this video. Let's keep it moving. And let me remind you once again of all the Justina Ireland and Christina Ariel tweets that were all very racist. And I've also done multiple videos on all of their situations as well, so go check those out. I'm not going to explain it all in this one. But pretty much they're High Republic content creators that are very woke and very racist, and Lucasfilm is actually backing them up publicly on Twitter. Here you can see the official Star Wars Twitter account tweeting out its support for Christina Ariel after all of her racist tweets came out. And no, I don't support the bullying of Justina Ireland or Christina Ariel, and I fully support the message that Star Wars is stating here. But the thing that really gets me is that Gina Carano has been getting bullied and abused on Twitter for the last year and a half, and Star Wars has been silent. But as soon as Christina Ariel is exposed for her racism and people start coming after her a little bit, which is wrong, but Star Wars stands up for her immediately. Where is the support for Gina Carano? And to top this all off, we have Jordan Mason, who is a Lucasfilm employee, talking about the situation. He talked about it indirectly, but he was talking about this situation and it was pretty obvious. But here he says, I see there's some effery about in the fandom today. And this was the same day that We Love Gina Carano and We Love Cara Dune were trending, so it's pretty obvious what he was talking about. And you have to realize this was the same guy that came after Star Wars Theory for faking his reaction to the Luke Skywalker reveal. And he took Pablo Hidalgo's side in that whole situation and doubled down on that viewpoint over and over again. So Jordan Mason is one of those super woke guys who always stand with the woke people no matter how wrong they are. So this doesn't surprise me much, but it's just another showing of how much Lucasfilm hates the anti-woke people. I do want to say real quick that it was amazing all the support for Gina Carano that we saw over those few days that those hashtags were trending. I know for a fact that she's very active on Twitter and she sees all the negative stuff, and I'm sure for her to see how much the fans actually do support her, it really meant a lot to her for sure. So shout out to everyone who's been supporting Gina Carano on Twitter and using those hashtags. But I do think Star Wars or Lucasfilm or someone involved higher up at Lucasfilm needs to step in and say something about the situation. They need to come out and say that politics don't matter. We're here creating good content and that's all we care about. We support Gina Carano, we support Christina Ariel, and they need to say that they stand against bullying and racism no matter what side of the spectrum you're on. And I think that's how most Star Wars fans feel. We don't want to see Justina Ireland get bullied. We don't want to see Christina Ariel get bullied, but just because Gina Carano is on the opposite spectrum from you doesn't mean that she should be allowed to get bullied either. But let me know what you guys think about this whole situation in the comments. What do you think about the We Love Cara Dune and We Love Gina Carano hashtag? Do you think that Gina Carano is a bad person? I honestly want to know how many people that watch my videos actually think Gina Carano is a bad person, because to me, if you actually go read the tweets that people are so outraged about, she wasn't saying anything wrong in those tweets. In the tweet that people are spinning to be anti-mask, all she said was that she doesn't enjoy wearing masks. And I mean, does anyone actually enjoy wearing a mask? If not enjoying wearing a mask makes you anti-mask, then I guess I'm anti-mask too. But once again, let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments. If you did enjoy this video, consider checking out some of my other content and subscribe subscribing to the channel. If you want to find me on all my socials, the links will be in the description as well as the link to the Discord. But other than that, thanks for watching the video and hope to see you in the next one.